Good morning, friends. Welcome in this class. This is class 8, subject Social Science, and we are studying about Civic Chapter 9, Public Facilities. It is the second lecture of this chapter, and in today's lecture, the topics which are to be discussed are like these. First one, public facilities. Second, the government role, and third, why do we pay taxes? And in this topic, first we will study about public facilities meaning or definition of public facilities. What do you mean by public facilities? Second, the role of government to provide these public facilities to its citizens. And third one, why do we pay taxes to the government? So let's we start today's discussion. Yes, friends, in today's discussion, first we will recapitulate our previous topics in brief. Yes, in yesterday lecture, we have studied about a comparison of the availability of water in different regions of Chennai. Yes, and in this we have studied about the three regions situation of water supply in these three areas. First is about Annanagar, second that is Mylapore, and third one is Sedapur. Yes friends, Annanagar in Chennai is a posh area, means many rich people are living there. It looks lush, green with lawns maintained by enough spring of water, means in Annanagar that the water supply is in enough amount. People are getting enough amount of water to fulfill their basic needs, and there is means enough water to irrigate their plants in their gardens. Okay, and in these areas that water supply is for all 24 hours. So this is the situation of the rich people, means rich people are getting all these public facilities in enough amount. The second situation, middle class family. The Subramanian's apartment in Mylapore, and in this area the people face water shortage. Okay, means like most areas of the cities, Chennai city, the areas means Mylapore area also to gets municipal water once in 2 days. Okay, and a private borewell is also set up to meet the water needs of some of the residents. But this water which they get from this water war is not fit for drinking. Okay, and that water they use to fulfill their other needs like for washing clothes, for cleaning utensil, mopping floor, and in this way. But for drinking water, they purchase the drinking water from the water tank. Okay, so means that this is the second situation, middle class family, means they are not getting all facilities in enough amount, but some facilities they are getting, but the other which they are not getting they can afford for them. Okay, by purchasing or buy with some other alternatives. And the third situation is there, that is the means poor class family, the people those who are living in slum areas and in which they live in very unhygienic condition, and they are not getting sufficient amount of water, and in which that there are 30 hutments are there, and for this 30 hutment only a common tap is there. So means people are not getting enough amount of water or this basic need facility. Okay, so understood. Actually, this chapter focuses on the water supply, basic need of water supply. Okay. So, along with water supply, other things are also there which are necessary for our survival, like pollution-free environment, enough amount of food, okay, and along with other things are also necessary like electricity, public transport, schools and colleges. Means these things are also included in public facilities as they are necessary for survival. So, what do you mean by public facilities? Yes, public facilities means the facilities which are available or accessible to all. Okay, means the facilities which are provided to all by the government without any discrimination. Understood? Means the facilities which are necessary, okay, and which are necessary for survival and which are provided or available to all by government. And the public facilities are provided so that its benefit can be shared by many people. This is the main advantage or the characteristics of the public facilities. Once they are provided, so a large number of people can share these benefits. Okay. Yes, friends, means public facilities are the basic needs to be provided to everyone, and these things are very necessary for a survival. Okay, yes. So, means just I give the example like supply of electricity. Means the supply of electricity to an area can be useful for most of the people. Like people can open small workshop that run on electricity. Students will find it easier to study. Farmers can run pump set to irrigate their fields, and most of the people in the village will benefit in some ways or the other. So means once the public facilities are provided, a large number of people can share their benefits. So this is the responsibility of government to make public facilities available to every individual, and no one should be discriminated just on the basis of social or economic division. Yes, friends, these public facilities are related to our basic needs. Okay, and these are necessary for our survival. So, the people of the country that they expect from their government to provide these all facilities to all people without any discrimination. Okay, so means in a democratic country that it is the duty of the government to make available all these facilities to its citizens without any discrimination. Yes, one of the most important functions of the government is to ensure that these public facilities are made available to everyone. Okay, making provision for education and setting up schools and colleges. Yes, friends. Along with the basic needs of water supply, food, means other things are also there which are necessary to live a healthy, happy life. Like education. Education is also necessary in day-to-day life. Okay, so for that, it is the duty of the government to provide a good education system, and for that, the government should set up schools and colleges in every areas, like in rural areas or remote areas, so a large number of people can share its benefit. Yes, improving health and sanitation facilities. Yes, friends, these are also the important aspect of our life. Okay, like healthy people are necessary for the development of a country, as only healthy people can contribute in the development of nation. Okay, so for that the government should provide good healthcare system or good sanitation systems, okay, to its citizens. Understood? So for that the government should set up a large number of that hospitals and provide good and trained doctors, staffs, and provide all the treatment at the lower cost or at the cost on which or at what cost that the people can afford it easily. Ensuring equal distribution of food throughout the country. Yes, this is also our basic need. And many people in our country, those who are very poor and cannot afford all three times food for their family. So, in that situation, it is the duty of the government to provide these basic facilities to its citizens. Improving the means of transport. Yes, the government has the responsibility, okay, to set up good transport system, okay, to run the vehicle smoothly, and in which like people that can easily move from one place to another. Maintenance of public utility works like post, offices, railways and roads. Okay, means this type of facilities or the maintenance of all these public facilities, it is also the duty of our government. Understood? Yes. Next is there, that is the right to life or article 21. Actually, beta, what is there? Public facilities are associated with our basic needs. So our constitution recognizes many of the public facilities as being a part of the right to life. and which is given Article 21. So which article related to right to life? Article 21. Okay, you must know about it. And in which we will discuss about two right. These are right to voter and right to education. Right to voter as being a part of the right to life. And what does it mean? So students, what do you mean by right to voter? Yes, right to voter means that it is the right of every person to have sufficient amount of water to fulfill his or her needs, okay, at the cost on which they can afford. Understood? Yes, means it is right to every person, whether rich or poor, to have sufficient amount of water to fulfill his or her daily needs. Okay, and means these facilities must be provided to everyone at a lower cost so the poor people can also afford it. Got it? Yes, next one is their right to education. Yes, our constitution guarantees the right to education is for all children between the ages of 6 to 14 years. So the important aspect of this right is to make available equal schooling facilities to all children. Understood? So for that the government should set up schools and colleges in every area so that more and more people or large number of people can share the benefit of these facilities. Source of income of government. Yes, friends, we have studied that it is the duty of the government to provide all these facilities to its citizens. Okay, means in India, all these facilities are provided by the government to its citizens. Okay, now our question is there that means where does the government get money for public facilities? Yes, there are the two main sources of income of government. First is budget and second is taxes. Yes, friends, you must know about the budget. Budget is an estimation of revenue and expenses over a specified future period of time. Okay, means the government of India presents its annual budget every year in the parliament. Okay, and through this people get to know about the expenses made by government on different welfare program throughout the year and how much money it would be spending on the same in the coming year. Actually, the budget is an estimations of the expenses or revenue missing coming year, then on which field how much amount is spent by the government. Okay, and second is there, that is taxes. Means taxes means the amount paid by common people. Yes, friends. First, we were talking about the budget. So, while presenting this budget, the government also announces that it is planning to meet the expenses of the upcoming year. And just I told you that the second is their tax. So, the tax collected from the people is the main source of income for the government. Yes, like the all the public facilities which are provided by our government to us and we use it. So, for that we have to pay some taxes like the electricity, the water, which water facilities which we use. Okay, for that we have to pay bill, electricity bill, water bill. Okay, and when we use the transport system, for that also we have to pay a fare, and when we cross any road, highway, for that we have to pay toll tax. Okay, so means this taxes is the main source of income for the government. Government collect these taxes from the people and use this revenue or use this amount to provide all the basic facilities to its citizens. Understood? Yes. So means the government of India is able to meet such kind of expenses through the taxes. Okay. Now here I'll give one example. Like we are talking about the water. So I will give the example related to the water supply. As we know that water supply, means this facility is given by our government to us. And when the government provide this facilities, that the government has to bear many expenses like the cost of pumping water, carrying it for long distances, laying down pipes for water distribution, offer water treatment for impurities and treatment of collected wastewater. So means for these expenses, the government collect taxes. Means government of India is able to meet such kinds of expenses partly through the taxes which are collected means from the government by its citizens. Okay, this is there. Now next one is there, that is role of private company. Yes friends, sometimes to provide these facilities, okay, means the duty of this provide or the charge of to provide these basic facilities is given to the private companies also. Okay, but as we know that private companies operate for profit in the market, means the main aim of the private companies is to earn gain or more and more profit. Okay, so that's why the private company that spent money or amount only on those areas or field in which they can get more profit. Like we see that many of the private companies that they spend their amount in healthcare system or in education system. So we see that many private schools are there, many private hospitals are there. Okay, actually in this way they can earn more and more profit. But we see a very few cases of private water supply in India or the world, because it is very it is the most you can say the basic needs. Okay, and if this facilities or if the charge of the water supply is given to the private companies, okay, so what will happen, means what will happen if the private companies are given the responsibility to provide proper water facilities to all the people. Okay, actually beta, when means if private companies are given the responsibility to provide public facilities such as water, so they will charge more, means they will increase the prices of water. So in such situation only some people can afford to buy water and the poor people cannot afford it. So that's why this type of charges or this type of that means facilities is only with our government, means government, that government uh, provides all these facilities to its citizens, or it is the duty of the government to provide all these basic facilities to its citizens or at very low cost or the cost on which the poor people can also afford those facilities. But for those public facilities such as school, hospitals, private companies may well be interested. Just I told you that most of the companies, that private companies, they are more interested to that spend or that their amount on the field such as schools or hospitals, because in which they can earn more profit. Now the responsibility of government. Yes friends, one of the most important task of the government is to ensure the availability of resources to everyone. Actually the government has an important role to play in providing public facilities, and one of the important function of this government in this regard is to ensure that public facilities are made available to everyone or to all. And by making the administration strict and effectively implementing the schemes, the government can help underprivileged. Okay, means the government must keep a close watch on the delivery of facilities and ensure that they fulfill their commitment to reach these facilities to all people at affordable price. To me, some in some areas, or means the government can take the help of private companies to deliver some of the public facilities, like contracts for building roads, or given always given by to the private companies. But beside, as the part of its duty, it should ensure the eradication of the dreadful disease like polio, tuberculosis. This is there, means that is the duty of the government to provide basic needs, healthcare facilities, okay, pollution free environment, hygienic environment to its citizens. Yes, and the government by utilizing the revenue collected in the better social schemes and using the resources in better manner can ensure the well-being to maximum of the population. And the government means which collected the taxes from the people. The government must use these taxes for the welfare of the people. Okay, and the government must ensure that means all these things or all the amount or revenue must be used in such welfare program which can be beneficial for a maximum number of people or populations. So understood? So beta miss what we can come to know about all these things, that it is the duty of the government, okay, to do for the welfare of the people. Okay, so in this way our today's lecture is completed. Now I'll assign you some questions, okay, and the answer of these questions you have to write in your fair notebook. In which first question is there, whose responsibility is this to ensure public facilities to everyone? Yes, definitely government. What do you think that there are few cases of private water supply in the world? I told you. Okay, why are the most of the private hospitals and schools located in major cities and not in towns and rural areas? Yes, what will happen if the private companies are given the responsibility to provide proper water facilities to all the people? Just I discuss about it. Ki what will happen if this responsibility is given to the private companies of water supply? Means they will increase the charge, and in which poor people cannot afford these facilities. Now the homework solutions of lecture 1, in which the first question, what are known as public facilities? Facilities like water, electricity, public transport, schools, colleges, healthcare which are necessary for survival are known as public facilities. And what are the important characteristics of public facilities? Yes, ki once it is provided, its benefits can be shared by many people. Yes, friends, now next question. What does right to water mean? Right to water means that is the right to every person, whether rich or poor, have sufficient amount of water to fulfill his or her needs at a price that he or she can afford. How can deaths due to diarrhea and dysentery be prevented? By making or providing safe drinking water accessible to all. Means by making safe drinking water accessible to all, because this is waterborne disease. Okay, and for that the government should provide safe clean drinking water to the people. How can the supply of electricity to an area be useful for most people? Yes, the supply of electricity to an area can be useful for most of the people. First, people can open small workshops that run on electricity. Students will find it easier to study, and the farmers can run pump set to irrigate their fields. So understood? In this way, our today's lecture is completed. Tomorrow we will meet again with the next lecture of this chapter. Thank you.